make these eBay auctions, like using the video or the graphics from them, the pictures to make a thumbnail. And in every situation, I guess because it's a holiday weekend, all of these came much later than they were supposed to. This one actually came last night. So if you're thinking, wow, this one is really late. Well, it is later than it's supposed to have been. But again, remember it was a holiday weekend. Evidently, I guess Florida had some kind of bad weather. Don't know. All right, so this is really hard to open, that's for sure. It's got too much tape on it. No, I did not buy bobby pins. Not even sure what I'd use a bobby pin for. If you're saying for hair, of course. Duh. Yeah, you know I don't have hair. You can see that clearly. All right, so first off, I got some sales paper. I want to see what the sales paper is from, because we have Food Lion here in my area. We used to have Kroger not far away. You had to go across the county line, state line, county line, whatever. All right. Every day, drive up and go. I have absolutely no idea what grocery store this is. There's no Acme. Wait a minute, isn't this where Wally Coyote gets his groceries? Acme Comics? Acme sale prices Friday 23rd through August. Oh. So I guess when the Roadrunner can't be caught, that's where Coyote gets his groceries at, right? So, am I right? All right, let's see what we got in here. We got a lot of pieces. The main things I really, really want. And we got white tissue paper. All right. Main things, and it sounds weird, but I'm trying to find every single one of these things right here as a checklist, so I can name these figures and claim them. Not name them and claim them. All right. This is I was trying to read pirate and collector at the same time. This is Collector's Guide, Pirate Posse, Mid-Crusaders. It doesn't say what, like Series 3, Series 4, whatever, but it says 2017 at the bottom, so that would help out. And let's see, I think this one's actually the same, so yeah, oh well. But that gives me two of them. Pirate Posse. Yeah, it's the same one, but that's okay. Two is better than none. Here's some more toilet paper. I'm not sure if he's trying to say these things are poop. Now here's a head to a dragon, and here's the body to the dragon. So far, because I'm not sure if I got any complete characters out of this one, like that one random set I got. I ended up with some random, whatever, hodgepodge at the end. So I got a gold dragon skeleton thingy madabby. It's not on the checklist because it's not one of the regular figures. Then I got his baby, the baby dragon. He's got places for wings, so let me see if he's got wings in here somewhere. I don't see any, but I'll put him to the side for now. I got this really cool little octopus on one side, both sides. Oh, good. The model kits I built are falling like dominoes back yonder. So you got a treasure chest with no treasure in it. I'm feeling we're supposed to do something with it. Wow, this guy's head is upside down. He's got 6 body limbs. He's got 3. It's like somebody couldn't put. Oh, you know what? I think it's completely. Something is wrong with this guy. I'm confused. Is he supposed to be upside down here all over the place? His head's upside down. His arms are upside down. Yeah, I'm looking for him on the instruction list, but I don't see him. All right. I have absolutely no idea. If he's supposed to be like that, then fine. I was about to fix him, but maybe he's supposed to be like that since he's got an upside down head. Although I really want to take that and just wipe that off because I can't. Upside down head? That's just weird. That's just weird. People on weird stuff. All right, here is a knight with a chainmail. It's got a little dragon on his back, dragon emblem. Oh, the light's shining through on this side of the house. It's that time of day again. Trying to see if he's on the list. Okay, the Golden Gladiators, he would be one of those, I would imagine, but no. I don't see him on the list. I got a list, but none of the figures came on the list. Isn't that weird? That's kind of cool. It's like a treasure map out of his head. It's an interesting looking figure, but I don't remember seeing anything like this. Double checking, and I do not see anything like it on the list. Okay, so on my checklist, this isn't helping so far, but it'll help with the other ones. Look at this little guy. He doesn't look like he's the same size. It looks like he's part of some kind of like sidekick-like thing, like he came with something else. He's cool. He's like a little gargoyle, that little green gargoyle thing. It's cool. He's not on the list either. All right, I don't think this has anything to do with this whatsoever. I could be wrong though. This looks like something you get out of Cracker Jacks. I don't know. It's really tiny. Here's a shield. Yeah, I was hoping that would plug in on it. All right, here's a guy that looks like he was blown up inside of a tank or something. Like he died with a tank treasure. And he's not on the map. I don't know. Well, so much for these checklists, but hey, here's a guy missing an arm. Here's his arm. He's part of Series 1 or 2, I bet, because he's got that gimme arm. Series 3 may have been like that too, but I don't have any evidence of Series 3. And I don't think I see him. Hold on, let me double check over on this side. Nope. I figure he might be one of the gladiators or something, but... So none of these figures came with the pictures. That's really strange. Here's one of the piece of treasure. So does it go in here? No. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me do the things I know to do, or I can figure out to do. Like, this obviously goes with this. And it's like it's a dragon with 3 horns. And I was thinking there'd be a sphere to put in here, but I don't see it. And I got the digger thing, which I guess could be a weapon, like a battle axe weapon. And I thought it'd go inside of it somewhere. Here's a big dagger. I don't know who it goes to. Oh, okay. I remember seeing the picture that they sent, or they had on eBay. This was, of course, you would see the thumbnail there. I remember that being on there. Now, who does it go on? Here's a guy that looks like he might wear the crown. Oh, there we go. See, I thought, you know, that rim right there looked a little too, like he needed something a little more. So there we go. I think if it's fine. I'm trying to see if I'm supposed to put the rim in there to kind of get it even more tight. There, okay. So now is he on the list? No. So none of the figures I got are on that list. So this doesn't have anything in it. This looks like a crowbar sword. This looks like the Exia sword. I don't think I have an Exia. Not here. I mean, I have it the purple and black Exia. I know his name. This looks like a dagger, but I'm really not very good at this. I would imagine he has something that looks a little more modern with his helmet like that. Whoa, hey. These are neat. Never heard of them before. Is this a newer line or older? These go back to about 2017, I'm guessing, from the thing that I got with them, but I've just started getting into them because over at Walgreens, right over there, plus over here at Super Deals, they had these little ones inside of dirt, which I was like, okay, I bought 2 of them. They're cool, but they're inside of dirt. Not my thing. I hate dirt. The ones over here come in a big bug. I got the videos on my YouTube. And the big alien bug thing come with 2 figures in it. And that's what really got me to really get it back into this, or into this period. And I just think they're really creative and cool. These probably are buddies somehow. Anyway, so I just think they're really creative and cool. They do have a lot of skull motifs, but I live here at the beach, and I was just telling somebody last night, because he's a guy in England that I know makes comic videos. He's going around doing, he lives in England, so he's saying, he's making videos, and I need to watch one of them, I guess. But they were talking about, the camera's gonna, let me get the camera refixed. He's been making videos on site, I guess, like this comic book was written by this person who lives here, that kind of thing. And I was thinking, well, I should probably do something like this, because we have Edward Teach, like, he lived right near here, like really near here. We don't exactly know if we're here, but in this county, Edward Teach, like 200 years ago, I think it was like 200 years ago, was right here, and the people in this community were very upset and tried to get rid of him. And if you don't know who Edward Teach is, he's Blackbeard, and one of the most notorious of all the pirates. But right here in the Cape Fear area is where he was at. And yeah, it's I grew up with stories about pirates and things like that. So I didn't realize they were bad guys until later, but I really grew up like thinking pirates were really cool. And you know, pirates and Egyptian stuff and all this other stuff. It's got a really, really cool idea to it. So here's the line from this particular one that I got no figures for, but I did get the checklist, which is what I really wanted. So we got Pirate Posse, and I got one version of him, sort of, and another version of him. He's got like clear black, like smoky, translucent. So now I at least have names to go with some of the figures I have. There's a king, but it's not this king. So it's a different king. So they got like Midnight Crusaders. And I think they glow in the dark. Yeah, ultra rare glow in the dark figures. And then these are rare crystal figures, which means you can see through them, they're translucent. And the scuba ones are also rare crystal figures. I have a few of these. So I've been getting these off of eBay, and I think after kids dig all the dirt or whatever they do, then they're like, I'm bored of them. And that's how they go on eBay so cheap. I personally don't like to dig out the dirt or go through the slime or dig this out. I don't like any of that. I don't like pulling apart several things to find my figures. I just like the figures. I think they're cool. Except this one, I'm not a fan of this one so far. But whatever. His upside down head. It's a little too much for me, but I could try to get it. And then the Blade Brigade. I love Gold Blade. I have several versions of him so far. I don't like these kind right here, the Bling Bandits. On the Treasure Tribes, this is a kind of a like Hawaiian tiki kind of concept, I guess. So they're like different regions of the world where you'd find like treasures and stuff. The Golden Gladiators, obviously Rome, and it's very piratish. Remind me of these McDonald's toys from 2000 called Crazy Bones or something. I vaguely remember Crazy Bones. They're like little pieces of plastic that didn't do anything. They do make little, like you watch my video about the, what is it called? It was like a play set that I got. It was a winter play set, and it had two little booger figures. They don't move at all. Like these have posability. They can move their arms, and this is one of the first ones that came apart. You found it in pieces. They move at the arms. The legs move, but they don't have any purpose. Like they don't seem to have any purpose. And this obviously came in dirt, and they didn't clean it off. Like I cleaned mine off with a toothbrush, and their heads come off and things like that. So there's like 5 POA on them. This one's probably a newer one because the newer ones have grabby arms right here. The older ones have gimme arms. So that's how I've been able to tell the difference. And these are all newer ones, and I think these are all the older ones that came apart. So he's the oldest one out of this lot, and he came in pieces. The newer ones, you can take them apart, but I wouldn't. I don't think you should. This definitely comes off. This usually comes off when you're finding it, but now they come attached, and I like that better because I just don't want them to fall apart. This one's pretty cool. This one's a more modern one too, like a tank guy. I've never seen a tank one yet. And I don't know what he's supposed to be, like a Merlin kind of guy. But yeah, I really love the Egyptian ones. I want a Jackal gold staff. I want one of him. I've got several of him, which I do like that one a lot. But yeah, they're different themes. It's basically based on pirate treasures or treasures like pirate treasure, you know, Egyptian tomb robbing treasure, whatever. And just different things like that. And I don't exactly know, I guess, treasure in their teeth. But yeah, they're cool. I think they're I think they're interesting. They have play sets and other things too. But at Walmart, none. At Target, which we don't have, they probably have some. I think at Target they have. I don't know if they have Target. We don't have a Target. I'm trying to think of the other stores. Around here, I went to Walgreens. All they have are the bugs, and they only have one at each store. I bought the green one over here and the blue one at the one in Charlotte, and I've yet to find the gold antenna. In other words, their antenna have there's 3 different colors. It tells you what you got inside. There's none at Walmart. There's none at CVS. There's none at Ross or Marshalls or anywhere. Like even Hobby Lobby doesn't have it, which I was surprised. I figured for sure Hobby Lobby would have some of the older ones because they got all older stuff like this. Not a single one. So hopefully they're going to make a comeback since they got them at Walgreens and everybody was saying, oh, they're new. It's like, oh, okay, well, good. Maybe they're going to come back because if not, I'm still going to keep finding them on eBay and getting them because I think they're a lot of cool fun. The only thing is, if you watch my videos of me making the model kits, I was frustrated with not knowing their names, but I just kind of like, you know what, I'm just going to give them names. And that's how I'm going to do these. It's just the only thing is, what if I end up with 2 of these? Well, that's fine. I mean, I usually get them for less than $3 each. This whole lot, I mean, probably costs less than $15. I don't know off the top of my head. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures. So, you know, about $2 each. The lowest is like normally $1 each. So if I get extra figures, then I can probably do some rearranging, especially on the old ones. I can rearrange them however I want to. Or even pop and swap some heads if I wanted to and maybe do some repaints. That's some really cool blue on that though. But yeah, and this one, I don't think he's part of it. I don't know what he is. This is not the little booger figure I was talking about. They're like smaller and chunkier than this. This doesn't look like it's related to him. So I wonder what kind of, I was thinking about what kind of weapons would go with them because there's only 2 weapons here. I'm not sure if that's a weapon or not. Yeah, he must be one of the old ones. He's falling apart. Yeah, so the older ones, they fall apart easy. Or, well, if you put them in your pocket, you're going to have to take them back out in pieces. Here's an axe. And he's a king. This is a king one, so I'm going to give him this. And heavy is the head that wears the crown. All right, so there we go. That kind of matches, so I'm going to put that on him. He looks like a construction worker. This is like a construction weapon. It looks like a crowbar / sword. So I'm going to give it to him. And then he looks like he needs some kind of a modern weapon. I don't see anything, so I'll put him to the side for now. He looks like a gladiator, so maybe the axe. And I could be completely wrong. I'm just kind of guessing at this just for now. I think this sword was something you had to dig something out with because its handle's a lot bigger than their hands. There are a few things like that where you actually have to dig it out of like cut open the shark and get the guts out and there's a figure inside of there, or cut open the alien and get it out or whatever. So there are some play sets like that. So what do you normally collect? I mean, you collect something like this at all? Because I do like Imaginex and other shorter figures. And I did do a video where I compared these to Battle Tribes, which are glass figures that I like. And they're like He-Man figures, but more small, much more small. And they look really good. And they're glass figures, so you can rearrange them. And I started seeing these, and I was thinking they would really fit in with my universe because I like these a lot. So out of these, I think my favorite is this one. I like the way he looks. I like that green. This one, not so much. I really like this. This is interesting. This is my least favorite. And then don't forget, we got the dragons. They're okay. I don't know if you can ride on them. Can you ride on them? Maybe. Well, yeah, if you have any more questions, I will be glad to answer them. I'm starting to get dry. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and say have a great day. It is 5 o'clock on the dot. All right. I collect everything from trolls to G.I. Joe. Trolls scare me. I collect some Japanese stuff too, like Biban, etc. I like collecting the smaller figures because I'm running out of space. Same here at this house is tiny, and I shouldn't be buying anything, honestly, because I live in a tiny little beach house, and you know, a lot of my friends get storage buildings. I refuse to get a storage shed. I will get rid of stuff before I get a storage shed, and I did. You know, I thin out my stuff. Like if I get to where this is too much, I'll say, you get to go in the pot and get donated. We have a lot of thrift stores around. You get donated. Let's see. This is going to get donated. And I would just go through and donate the stuff that I don't want. Somebody else would enjoy it. This is cool. I wonder what went in here. Here we go. You can go in there. Yeah. It's a Jack in the Box pop. All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys will have a great day. There's only one person watching now, so hope you're having a good day. Let me know what else you like to see. This is the piece. peace. Yes. So I'm just glad to get the things. And if anybody out there is watching this now or later and has any idea, like, oh yeah, you can go to this website and get this and that to give me this, basically, please let me know. I desperately need any version of this, whether it's online or in paper, either way, because I desperately need a checklist so I'll know what their names are. There is a website that has the first two of these on there, and then I put the newest one on there because I joined it. So can't remember off the top of my head, but I've recommended it before. Let me know in the comments. Have a great day.